All right. If we are squared away, and let's get character sheets up, keyboards in hand, for today's episode of Critical Role's Call of the Netherdeep. Here we go. The city of Ankarel, jewel in the desert. And it is here that you guys are continuing to explore the visions sent to you by the Apotheon, known as Elixion. You guys have unlocked the second level of the Jewel of Three Prayers, still in Kitty's possession, and learned more about the visions that you are attempting to find. But you are hitting a dead end at this point, and you are going to need more assistance in the form of one of the three factions that belong to the city of Ankarel. First, whom you have already met, the Consortium of the Vermilion Dream, and you met the agent Aloysia, who attacked you down in Betrayer's Rise, along with your rivals, led by Aojabe. Of course, I think at this point it's probably safe to say the Consortium is not your friend, but who knows? The fortunes may change. The Allegiance of Allsight, actually the Library of the Cobalt Soul, the groups that work most closely with the Hands of Ord and to seek not only knowledge but to preserve it from those who would abuse it. And lastly, your current employer, the Allegiance of Allsight, through your contact Prolix, who has sent you on a mission, which you guys are currently engaged upon. You guys were sent to the Suncut Bazaar in order to hunt down a figurine of wondrous power. A marble figurine of an elephant that was stolen from the Allegiance. They located it at a curio shop called the Bone Garden in the Suncut Bazaar and arranged for the proprietor to hand it over without fuss. Your job was to simply bring the figurine to gatekeeper Rashid at the Crystal Chateau, when the unfortunate turn of events was that the figurine grew to massive size and animated and began to rampage through the Suncut Bazaar. At the moment, you guys are now dealing with this oversized creature shown here in this handout. And with that, you guys are in the midst of combat, as the elephant, the figurine, will continue to rampage to the Suncut Bazaar unless our heroes can put a stop to it. Let's return now to Ankarel and the Suncut Bazaar. Alright, you guys are here inside the shop that belongs to Rorosha, and the figurine that has grown to massive proportions is currently outside engaging Kitty in combat. We have already rolled initiative. Let's switch over to the combat music, and let's kick this pig. Alright. At the top of the initiative, Kitty, you were knocked loose by the figurine elephant as it grew to its massive size, tumbling you away, but you were able to keep your footing, and it is now your initiative. Please, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to go into battle mode. So just a second. Okay, I don't think this one has come up before, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a 6 on the roll this time. So what do we got?
So you hear battle mode purple, and then it starts playing a female empowerment pop anthem. This one, a bunch of a translucent set of holographic armor covers me that has a big cat head. And anyone nearby me, basically everyone gets a +1 AC who's within 10 feet of me.
All right. As the purple lights begin to swirl around Kitty, and the armor encases the Warforged, that is your rage and your bonus action. Back to you.
And then I'm going to use my battle axe to hit the elephant.
Okay.
And I'll swing recklessly.
Okay. Kitty goes reckless, marking, and carry on.
And this is two-handed, obviously.
Of course. So like some Kelly Clarkson going on, or is that too old a reference?
Sure. Nope, that's fair.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's 23 to hit.
23 is a hit on the elephant figure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and then damage. It's adding a +10, which isn't. Oh wait, no, that isn't correct because it's adding heavy weapon mastery. So it is. I did 18 damage.
18 damage to the elephant. And
also, because I used the battle axe and I have the mastery, I'm going to try and topple it.
Okay.
My DC for it if I hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it's knocked prone. My DC would be 15.
Okay, with a 15, the elephant figurine rolls a critical failure with a 6. And with a loud crash that sends cobblestones and dust flying, the creature is knocked prone.
Okay, and then I'm going to continue to attack.
Sounds good. Yes, 23 is another hit on the elephant.
Okay, yeah. And then that is 15 damage.
Okay, so another 2 off of another 3 off of that. All right, Kitty. Back to you. Damage applied.
All right, and that'll be it because I'm not moving.
All right. Any additional story sauce, Alan?
Well, basically, I think an elephant kind of explodes Kitty out of the way, and so she stumbles back like repoint, like Marvel superhero kind, and then just rages like she does, and then whips out the battle axe and just chops at the feet and knocks it to the ground, and then overhead chops it into the head.
Right.
And she feels bad, but she knows that this is a wondrous, this is not a real elephant, but she feels bad.
Well, the terrified townsfolk are certainly probably going to be grateful that you're attacking this creature. But, of course, the elephant toppled now. It flails about trying to get back to its feet as we go to Rook. Your turn.
All right, I'm just going to step up. I can't get out of this door, can I?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
But actually, well, come to think of it, it is 2 sizes bigger than you, I think. So according to the movement rules, I think you might be able to. Give me just a moment. Okay. You can move through a non-hostile creature space. In contrast, you can move through a hostile space only if that creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller, but all creatures are difficult terrain nonetheless.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the old rules. Allies are not difficult terrain anymore. Enemies still are. I'm sorry, I pulled out the wrong rules.
Gotcha. But he's 2 sizes larger, so I should be able to move through him?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 to there. And I'm going to Booming Blade his ass.
Booming Blade coming down, and energizing your weapon with booming energy, you strike. And 25 is a hit on the elephant, and you do get a +1 to your AC thanks to Kitty's aura.
Yeah, 6.
So booming energy from Rook. Got that there in the form of the green dot, and back to you, Rook.
All I got.
Okay, any story sauce from you, Luke?
So Rook just watches the thing collapse. He jumps over its trunk and just slashes it in the face quick, and kind of stand next to Kitty ready to fight it when it stands back up.
Right. As the 2 warriors face off against this massive creature, Venn, in the inside of the shop. Your turn.
All right. So I can Venn can see what's going on outside and definitely hear it. So she's gonna step close enough that she can cast a spell on Kitty, and I am going to cast Enlarge Reduce on her and make her bigger.
Okay, and concentration spell, and let's get that spell. All right, Kitty will increase to large size, which I will do now. Boop, there we go. Large size, and your aura grows concurrently as you are still not... Amazingly, Kitty is still not the same size as the elephant, but just shy of it, actually. But back to you, Venn, as your spell takes hold.
You see, as her spell is flavored, you know that Kitty gets this extra spectral vision around her on top of her spectral armor that she's got. And Venn is satisfied, and she's going to step out of the way so that she doesn't get in the way of Magnus's shot or anything. And that's going to be Venn's turn.
All right. As Venn steps out of the way, allowing Magnus to prepare his attacks, we go to the elephant itself. All right. Creature stands from prone. The elephant rights itself and begins to decide who it's going to attack. And let's see here. Okay, the creature begins to swing its tusks about, and as you guys are seeing so, this crystalline creature, you see these sort of like, these unpleasant like looking red veins that kind of like run through the creature itself that pulse with energy with every step that the elephant takes. And with that, it's going to make a gore attack against... Let's go with... Well, Kitty's got the... Reckless, obviously, so I could do that, or I could decide to go after Rook. Those either option seems interesting. You know what? I'm gonna let the dice decide. Target rich environment, and Kitty, you do get chosen after all, as the Ruidium elephant tries to swing its tusks towards your body with a gore attack, with advantage. And that's a 25 to hit our barbarian friend.
That hit.
All right, Kitty, you are dealt 19 piercing and 11 psychic.
So 19 divided that
9.
piercing's divided. So
Yeah,
the
down to 9. Mhm.
So 20 total.
That is correct.
All right, I'm at 55.
All right, a crushing blow from the figurine as it slams into Kitty. The female empowerment armor holds, however, and Magnus, you now see the damage that this thing is capable of inflicting. Your turn.
Okay. He's gonna run up here.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of a shot? I don't really have much of a shot at all from here. I don't think so.
Well, you got the door down here in front of you.
Right.
You also have this window
Shelves.
off to the side. Yes, the
Yep.
shelves would be in the way. That is true.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to scoot 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think right here would give me a good shot.
Yes, it would. We'll draw the line for that, of course, but I see you should... Yeah, I see no issues with that. You have a clear shot.
Going to do a firebolt. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's do a scorching ray.
Scorching Ray. Right. I kind of see this like a shotgun blast from your arcane firearm.
Or just like 3 rapid shots, I guess. But yeah, it's yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, let's see those casts.
Let's see, and we'll roll.
While you're doing that, I'll get some fire beams for you.
That's not gonna hit.
Definitely a miss. The shot goes wide, sets a few of Rorosha's books on fire, but no major problems.
It's all right. The one. Good.
A second miss on that one, as that one goes wide and sets the palm tree on fire outside.
Oh, jeez. Would a 16 hit?
A 16 might hit. Who knows? Why should I tell you?
Because I have a +1 on that that I forgot to add.
Yes, 16 is a hit on the
Okay.
offset.
Dang
You're
it, I
welcome.
forgot to add the Battlecaster stuff.
No
Okay.
problem. That is a hit.
Now I'll do
And now we know the AC. Okay, that deals 7 and 5. Taking that off. Back to you, Magnus. For the third ray.
I do believe the firearm just keeps adding, or do I only get 1 shot with that? I'm just gonna post it real quick.
Thank you. Okay, when you cast an artificer spell through the firearm, and you gain a bonus to 1 of the spell's damage rolls equal to the number rolled.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Alright, then another one.
Okay. So no arcane firearm this time, but let's see what we can do.
Nope.
And that is a critical failure, as the final shot damn near comes near Rook and blasts him. Comes close to blasting the cleric off his feet.
Gotta work on the sights on this thing. It is not working very well.
Anyway, yes.
I will then go ahead and use my Eldritch Cannon and fire as a bonus action.
Okay. The Eldritch Cannon pops up and takes the shot.
Okay, remember to turn off these things.
No problem. Take your time.
Come on, I am having the worst day.
15 is a miss on the elephant. Another miss.
Well, shit.
Shot goes wide, blows apart a couple of pots and a few bakery loaves over here on some of these carts. But Magnus, not very good on the aims today. But back to you, Magnus. Anything else?
Alright. I think that's it. Yeah, he comes in, guns a-blazing, just fires straight into some books, and it hits the elephant once for a little bit of damage, and the other one just goes off. fully almost right in front of Rook's face. And yeah, the cannon doesn't fully deploy, and it just blows like the door off.
LaRocha's like over here, like panic signaling with her hands, like those of you that she's like gesticulating wildly in your direction, but the parrot is like, watch it.
I'm so sorry. I'm signing back. I'm so sorry.
LaRocha simply just stares at you a little bit, agog, and then she picks up a notepad and starts writing down something.
Okay. Out of a bitch. All right. We gotta get this elephant away from the store. All right.
All right, Kitty. After taking a significant blow from the elephant, it is your turn.
Kitty can't see Magnus, but she's very confused about where he's aiming. Because
as are we
he
all.
is trying to hit an elephant from 10 feet away.
Yeah, no. Bad.
And then it's gonna keep up with the battle axe.
All right.
And remaining reckless because a 24 doesn't matter what my AC is. Let's go.
16 is a hit on the elephant, dealing
9 damage. Oh no!
Sure,
I forgot about a magical enlargement effect. It does 11 damage. Thank you, Katie. And then try to topple it.
All right, and that's a con save to the elephant once again. And this time, how about a 24 to save?
Okay. Can't always win. And then this is another... Here is another attack with the battle axe.
Not Syker's Tales if it's not rife with technical difficulty. 17 is a hit on the elephant.
Okie dokie. And then damage. We got 8 damage, and then I'm still enlarged. So making that a 12 damage.
Right. All right, the oversight kitty continues to wail on the elephant. Back to you, Alan. Anything else?
No. That is all.
Okay. Any additional story sauce for this?
I think it just pretty much whack.
Whack. It's very whack.
Yeah. But at least she can hit it. So not everyone can. And that'll be the end of my turn.
So some harshness there. Kitty serving up harsh browns, or perhaps it's Alan serving up harsh browns.
A lot of shade.
Kitty never thought that. Alan did.
Listen, it's the desert, so as much shade as humanly possible, I say. Alright, that's dumb. Rook, as your booming blade energy fades away from the elephant, your turn.
Yep. I'm going to start with a spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. And what form does your weapon take?
Longsword.
Longsword.
With a raven pommel.
Indeed.
Sorting to myself and Rook. Save settings, and go ahead and put that sword where it needs to go.
It's going to pop up right there behind him.
Alright.
And take a swing at his back legs.
Alright.
Ooh,
12, a miss as the sword simply ricochets off of the hide of the elephant.
And then I'm going to booming blade him from the front.
Alright. Rook comes back in with the booming blade. And that
24.
is a hit. Yes, 24, a hit. And reapplying the booming energy.
Yep, 13 damage. And another 8 because Blessed Strikes.
Alright.
I forgot to add the first time.
Adding Blessed Strikes. Okay. Cool. Back to you, Rook.
That's all I got. So Rook's he's got the sacred, or the spiritual weapon out behind him, and he's just kind of slashing and ducking and, using the shield as cover from the tusks and trying to beat this thing down.
Alright, the battle continues as Rook plunges more weapon power into the creature, and the elephant is still standing, if you can believe it. Cracks beginning to appear in its crystalline hide, but Venn, it is your turn.
All right. Venn is going to move a little bit so that she has sight or better line of sight with the elephant, and we're going to cast a spell that is going to be, if I can find the spells on this sheet, Ray of Frost.
All right. All right, Venn. Let's draw a little drawing here. Okay, you can shoot past Magnus's shoulder, shouldn't cause you any issues, and a 20 is a hit on the elephant. Roll damage, please. 13.
All right, 13.
Very nice. Okay, and that will slow the creature down a little bit. Adding Venn's color with a purple marker, and back to you, Venn.
All right. For bonus action, I'm going to give a bardic to Magnus. So Venn just kind of shoots the ray of frost over his shoulder, and the frost, hits one of the elephant's front legs and kind of climbs up the leg and starts to, freeze and crack it and make the elephant kind of start to stumble, and then Venn just kind of she's not gonna be mean about it, so her bardic is gonna be kind of more encouraging towards Magnus and say, "Did you see where I aimed? Try that next time." And just in a kind of an encouraging way, and that is all for Venn.
Right.
What's happening? All right, what the fuck is happening?
Right. Cracks begin to form indeed on the elephant figurine, and you can now see these sort of veiny red tendrils inside the creature itself. You don't believe that this is a naturally occurring part of the figurine, but you have little time to consider it as the creature continues its assault. And this time we'll swat at... Let's see here. Creature's just rampaging at this point. So, Kitty, you get elected again as it goes for a second gore attack. Okay, how about a 26 to hit Kitty?
Yep.
All right, Kitty, you are dealt 20 piercing and 5 psychic.
So 15 total. I'm down to 40.
All right. And Kitty is sent into bloodied state with that impact. No? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I can't math. So we're not there yet. But all the same, the elephant slams its tusk into Kitty's armor, trying to bust through it. And Kitty, you feel a bit of a twinge of like your mind being twisted in a way that you do not anticipate. It's an unpleasant feeling, like a sickness of some kind, as the psychic damage continues to go through as well. That's it for the elephant, as we go to Magnus, now inspired.
All right. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Shatter!
Position it into an area where it's not gonna hit him. There should be plenty of space for that.
Copy that. Rorosha is signaling crazily for, as you begin casting the Shatter spell, but it's too late as the Shatter spell explodes. Oh boy.
I had a D8 on that. And is this a construct?
This is a construct, yes.
So disadvantage on their con roll.
Okay, and a con roll at disadvantage rolling. And how does a 14 suit you?
They take all the sad damage I did. All 9.
All 9 sadness damage. You know what else takes some sadness damage? This window over here that gets blasted into shard chunks while Rorosha ducks
over here.
Yeah, I know. And Rorosha just continues to scribble furiously as the window is shattered outward. Or shattered inward. Rorosha just looks at you and just shaking her head and just keeps writing things down.
God damn it, this is gonna be a mess, Bill.
As the elephant staggers, though, from the impact of the shatter, less amusingly, more cracks appearing in the creature's hide, but still it stands, still it refuses to die. Kitty, your turn.
Oh, I still got a bonus action.
Oh, do you? I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
It's alright. I'm gonna move my guy over here and then try another Force Ballista.
All right. Sorry.
That's all good. Ah,
A miss with the Force Ballista with a total of 11.
I'm done. I did a little 11. Alright.
Magnus, it's a giant elephant. How?
Look, there's dust in my eyes. I don't...
The desert does not suit you.
I'm just gonna go off to this corner and cry for a little bit, okay? Maybe that'll get the dust out, huh?
Oh wait, I've got a bardic, so maybe I'll just use that.
All right. You attempt to use the bardic, Venn. Be so kind.
Hey.
That turns it into a hit with the Force Ballista as you expend your bardic. Okay. Now you get damage.
I see what you mean, Venn. It's right there. Oh, yes.
There you go. 12 force damage as the elephant is impacted, exposing more of the corruptive veins within and blowing off more chunks of the crystalline beast.
Now, based off what Force Ballista says, it doesn't have a creature size. They could push it to 5 feet. It just says as long as it's a creature.
Okay. Do you want to push it 5 feet?
I'll push it 5 feet down. Yeah. Away
No,
from the
right.
building.
Shove it down slightly away from the building. And back to you, Magnus. Anything else?
I am good.
Okay. So Magnus is good. We go to Rook as your booming blade fades away. And
Oh, we go to Kitty. I think you skipped Kitty.
Oh, I did skip Kitty. God. I am here, I promise. Okay. Kitty, your turn.
Okay. Kitty's gonna switch to her great sword because that's what you do. She's gonna continue to be reckless.
Mhm.
And swing.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay. So 18, and then I had good enlargement roll, so 22 total.
Okay, and damage applied.
Okay, and we'll try again.
Critical hit from Kitty on the second attack. Roll damage.
Okay.
Do I roll double enlargement as well?
Yes.
30 damage. Slashing.
Got it. All right, Kitty. With that, the final blow is yours. Describe how the elephant is dispatched.
I think, unfortunately, it's a downward chop right through the skull.
Mm-hmm.
And it just very violently puts it down, and I guess you decide how it dies, but I split its skull, and hopefully it disappears in beautiful sparkles.
In fact, it does. There is a sort of like a blast of reddish energy as the tendrils that are within the figurine kind of like twist and roil, and then finally there's a blast of reddish energy, and the massive form of the elephant is destroyed, and what lands there at Kitty's feet is now a small elephant figurine. And that concludes the combat.
I think Magnus is going to put his head down and start walking over to the shop owner.
So, what's the damage?
And sign.
No, Magnus, I got it.
Yeah, the thing is,
You can bill Headmaster Grease Electrios
oh,
of the Allegiance of Allsight for any damages.
Delosha just sort of looks at you for a minute, and she begins to sign something. And who are my people that speak sign language again?
Magnus.
She signs to the party. Yeah, no, and she just rips the note off and hands it to Magnus, and she then stands there with her hand out. Magnus, the figure on the documentation comes out to 15 gold pieces.
I look at Rook. Hey, look, man. I don't have money for this.
Yeah, all right, here.
Okay, thanks.
And I hand over the 15 gold.
Try not to break any more windows. We're
Look.
not fucking rich.
Why? You did less damage to the shop you did more damage to the shop than the elephant.
Look, things are malfunctioning. We're gonna have to look all this stuff over again, okay? Technologies is hard, okay?
Kitty
Clearly.
looks at herself up and down, and then looks back at him and walks out the door.
Kitty, did you recover the figurine as it lies on the ground there?
Oh, yeah, I picked it up.
Okay, Kitty.
Turn into the elephant again.
No, it doesn't. Its energy seems to be spent, and the figurine is now just a tiny little crystal sort of elephant now. It's still It's still a little bit shot through, though, with these sort of like red tendrils, as Rorosha collects the money from Magnus and Rook and deposits it in her till, and then wonders what the hell she's going to do about the broken glass and shattered equipment.
Kitty, does anyone have mending? Be nice.
I do not.
Okay, so Kitty plays with the elephant in one hand, and then the chimes in the other hand. And
I could
playing.
spend some time trying to repair some of this stuff with my tinkering tools, but I mean, glass is glass. There's not much I can do about that.
Rorosha seems to be perfectly happy with the 15 gold.
Alrighty.
So Kitty has a set of chimes and a toy elephant.
That's true.
I suppose we should get back.
Kitty, come here quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going. As Kitty walks over, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
All right.
at 2nd level on Kitty for 28 healing.
Okay. Kitty is very close to being restored off that.
Thank you, Rook. Thank you, Raven Queen.
Back in fighting shape.
Yep. As she plays with her chimes and her elephant.
Yeah, let's get rid of this fucking elephant before it attacks us again.
Okay. So, with that, as you guys, if there's anything else that you guys want to do in the Suncut Bazaar district, you are welcome to do so.
Anything here?
Well, this is where the Vermilion Soul or Vermilion Dream hideout is supposedly.
Supposedly.
Oh. Well, are we looking for them?
I thought we agreed that we probably didn't want to run into them in case they try to murder us again, but
Yeah, I think we just need to get this elephant back, in my opinion.
Well, would you
Yeah.
guys like to learn a little bit about the area, or no interest?
Yeah, I can go talk to some vendors, I guess, and
Well, I can do you like a quick, just survey the street,
Yeah.
if that helps. Okay. Well, let's start with this shop over here. That shop has you see colorful tapestries framing the entrance to that establishment there on the left, as the populace begins to sort of filter their way back into the market, having seen you guys dispatch this creature. They, a lot of them were clapping and applauding at this point, for your guys, saved their lives and protected the Suncut Bazaar for the most part. Over here, as mentioned, you see colorful tapestries and framing the entrance. There's a sort of scented candle sort of vibe coming out of this place. The shop's very woo. So I don't know if you've been to any sort of arcane shop in your hometowns or anything like that. You know what I'm talking about. And the sign over the door says Mystic Pursuits.
I mean, you gotta look at the magic shop, right?
yeah, I mean,
Over here. Over here to the south, that's the other thing I want to show you guys. There is a tavern here, called the First Eclipse, which features this sort of maroon stone walls and an ash black door. Looks a little bit like of an older building, but you can do see people inside, sort of drinking and kind of keeping to themselves. And you guys also, if you cast your eyes to the north, you see what appears to be a 3-story tall building made of speckled red porphyry and topped with metallic domes in the palatial Marquesian style. There is faint purplish light escaping from the slit-light windows, and the sounds of laughter and music carry into the streets. And the signs above the door say the Lux Run Casino.
We may have to circle back on that one.
All right.
we should
Anything-
probably try to keep Venn out of there.
I really want to go in right now, but I don't. I do, but I don't.
Where would you guys like to go, if anywhere?
I want to check out the magic shop. I
I'm
mean,
with you on that one.
we're kind of broke, but I mean, I still want to see what they got.
Sure. Heading over to Mystic Pursuits. Okay. You guys can go ahead and position yourselves there as Magnus ambles his way towards the building. All right. The door opens. Beyond the threshold, you see that there are silk curtains covering the walls, magical baubles covering low wooden tables illuminated by scented candles. There is someone sitting at the back of the room, and her deep blue hood is pulled down over her eyes, and there is a deck of cards spread out before her. Magnus, you kind of pick up what this person's putting down. She is a soothsayer of some type. As you enter in, she looks to you and says, "You've come for a glimpse into the future. She is a tiefling, festooned with sort of like magical sort of accoutrements as she spreads out the cards before her. Come, sit with Kazeni, and I shall read your futures, if you wish. For a small fee, of course.
I look at Venn, make sure she's okay.
Venn is gonna do an insight. She wants to know if this girl actually believes that she can see the future, or if she's just trying to rip them off.
Okay, go ahead and roll a insight check for me.
15?
With a 15, Venn, you've been around the block long enough to know that this person is kind of a fraud. That much you're getting. It's you're looking around at some of the mystical displays and some of the cards like that she's kind of splaying out. If this is like a standard like Taroka reading or something like that, she's kind of like misplaced a couple of the cards. You get the impression that this is the shop for the rubes.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
look around and gonna do like an arcane to see what's actually magical
no,
here.
just so long as you're an arcane person, I will tell you that she does have actually a very respectable collection of spell components available as well. I don't know why there's a bunch of weapons and stuff over here, but I tell you what, that stuff's obviously fake. Like, some of those things don't make any
Gotcha.
sense, right? If you look at some of the scrolls, some of that stuff's fake too. But her collection of spell components appears to be legit. And she also has a collection of fine jewelry over here on this table behind Rook. Let's see here. You see like a collection of golden bracelets, gem-studded gold rings, jewel-encrusted necklaces and tiaras. And that's what you guys see. Kazeni, she continues the act, and she goes, Kazeni can see all. Who dares to step forward and learn about the future?
Venn yawns very obviously and goes to check out the spell components with Magnus.
Kazeni, unimpressed, she does walk over to Venn and she says, The cards do not lie, young lady. Perhaps Kazeni can tell you about a love that it is that you are seeking. Such a beautiful young woman would want to learn about such things.
I prefer my card readings in-house, and she just kind of taps on the deck that's like tied to her hip.
Kazeni immediately drops the bit, and she's like, "Oh, you're in the trade." She also drops her accent too.
I appreciate the hustle.
All right. Well, okay, thank you. See, at least someone can appreciate talent around here. Hi. My name is Kazeni, though. That is still true. Just my parents were a bit dramatic.
No, sure. Well, I mean, based off the name, I figured you had some magical stuff around here, so figured I'd go ahead and take a look.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if you're looking for spell components, all that stuff over there's nice, though. All that stuff, though, just don't worry about it. I mean, that's just kind of stuff that I kind of found. Don't tell anybody, though, okay? I mean, I got a living to keep up.
You got a business trying to get it. Got anything in the back, though?
What do you mean in the back? I mean, I kind of pretty much have my whole shop out here.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, doesn't hurt to take a look at these things here. I think I might be able to make use of some of these herbs.
Yeah, all right, sure. So, yeah, is there anything particular you're looking for, or maybe I can help out?
Just looking through my spells to see what components I might need to be
Do
on
you
it.
have incense worth about 25 gold?
Do I ever? And Kazeni comes over to the table, gathers up the incense, and she says, "What spell are you trying to cast, hon?"
It's for communing with my god.
Augury. Okay. She starts-
Divination.
All right. She grabs up the requisite components, comes back over, and she has the right components. It seems that she at least knows her components at the very least. And she says, "All right, here you go. 25 gold pieces."
Okay, I will give her the 25 gold.
Thank you. And she puts it in the till and comes back to help Magnus again. So, customers who see through Kazeni's act but treat her with respect can purchase any spell component worth 1,000 GP or less from Kazeni.
Oh, damn.
What if we didn't see through her act?
Then she would try to rip you off, clearly.
Do you only sell spell components? Do you sell any potions of any sort, or?
Oh, sorry, sweetie. I can't get my hands on the good stuff, I'm afraid. You're not the first person to see through the bit. Now, mostly, you get, the tourists and that sort of thing, and they tend to not know the wiser. And besides, any potions that I have, it's mostly just going to be sugar water. I won't lie to you.
Fair enough. I appreciate the honesty.
Well, I mean, it's hard to trick anybody that's in the trade, so what's the point of lying after that, right?
Right.
There. I'm gonna take a smattering of these items here, and I'm gonna give her 5 silver for basically items that have no worth for the random spells I'm seeing. So, just for
Sure.
the bit of it.
Okay, so she takes the 5 silver and says thank you, throws it in the till.
All right.
I don't suppose you're interested in any jewelry back there, handsome. Maybe for your machine there. I mean, could use some extra. I mean, the bow's nice, but you ever thought about adding some gold flavor to that? All that stuff's real.
So is the bow.
Oh, yeah, but it's not magical or anything. I just tell people it is. I mean, but it's still a longbow. I mean, it works. You want it?
Oh, I thought you meant the bow on my head.
Oh, the bow on your head. Yes, I do. I am talking about the bow on your head, but nothing wrong with maybe like a gold earring or two. I mean, might look nice with it.
I don't have ears.
Well, yeah, but you don't have hair either, and you still have a bow.
Kitty is so confused.
We haven't gotten to the like limbs and senses and eyes and ears stuff with her yet. We're still working on it.
Here, hang on. All right. Kazeni walks over and she says, "Okay." She picks up a sort of jewel encrusted. Actually, no. She grabs a bracelet from the counter, and says, "Hold out your hand, cutie."
I hold out my hand.
Takes it and just sort of like slaps fits the gold bracelet around it, and Kitty, there's a gold bracelet there, and Kazeni points you to a mirror on the wall and says, "What do you think? Looks nice on you."
Thank you very much. I like it a lot.
Well, you're welcome. It's 25 gold pieces for that. I think it looks nice on you.
Kitty looks at Venn.
Venn is shaking her head no.
Kitty says,
How about 3 copper?
Kazeni just says, not today. And she reaches down and says, "Okay, all right, last chance, okay?" She pulls out a gold earring, and she kind of like says, "All right, turn your head just a little bit." And she kind of hooks it to like one of your sensors on the right of the side of your head. And she finally fits the thing in place. And she says, "Now that looks sharp." Nice big like gold hoop earring on the side. And she says, "I'll let that one go for a gold. How about that?"
I think Kitty is having a really hard time. She hates it.
Okay.
and she's having a difficult time, like being polite, because she's normally very polite. And she
Okay.
goes,
Yeah.
No,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
And,
and looks
yeah.
to Venn to get it off of her.
Okay, all right, we don't like it. Because then he takes it off and says, "Okay, last chance. Let me have this for a minute." And she reaches for the bow.
And
your head.
Kitty,
Venn is going to intercept here, and she'll just kind of walk up behind behind her, and kind of say, "You said last chance with the earring. I don't think Kitty is interested."
You look great with one of these silver tiaras, though. Are you sure? Look at all the jewels.
We're sure.
All right, fine.
Margazetti, do you know if there are other shops around here, possibly, that we might be able to check out for magical items?
Well, not that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, there's a dealer across the street there that deals in like weapons, but I don't think they're magical or anything. Just your plain old forge. Although I'm sure somebody might be trying to sell some someplace. You might try over at the First Eclipse, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, if somebody's dealing in there, they're probably freelance.
You say, well, if we do go over to the tavern at some point, do you have any recommendations?
For what? For drinks? I'd say you might try you might try some of the elderberry wine that they serve over there. It's not too bad. I like it, but I don't really get over there much. A lot of folks are kind of tight-lipped, you know.
I understand.
All right.
They're kind of the area that's kind of like tight-lipped like that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, everyone's nice and stuff, you know. It's just like, you try to make friends in there, trying to ask people about their business and that sort of thing, and they just, I don't know, just everyone just kind of has a nice generic answer for you. I don't know, just kind of trips my senses a little bit.
I understand. What about the casino? How's that over there? Fun time? Feel like you're getting ripped off?
Oh, well, no. I mean, it's fair games. I mean, the Hands of Ord make sure that you're running a fair game, first of
Thank
all.
God for that.
But yeah, they got some great games over there. Avandra's Favor, you play that over there. I don't know if you guys ever played that before. Gambit of Ord, that's kind of like the local flavor. And Quana Drenzel, that's Run of Luck in our language here. Lizard Racing, that's what that is.
I look at
Lizard racing?
Yeah. Yeah, just put like a few lizards on a table and, bet on who's going to get first place.
This is why I'm broke.
That sounds like a game for Kitty for sure.
We all enjoy the game, right? Right, Rook? We love that, right? Rook?
Yeah, we do have things to do today, Magnus.
Fine. Maybe later.
We could make a little gold off of it, though.
Possibly.
I think in this case, Kitty's the wise one because I feel like this has happened to Venn a few times.
Yeah.
I feel
Go on the gambling with Venn.
Venn and Magnus are definitely the problems here.
It's a problem.
And that's why I hold the money.
Yeah. This always kind of been that since like a couple nights that we've really fucked up. Well, Akazeni, I appreciate your candor, and you have a lovely shop here.
Oh, thank you. Make sure to say, hey, if you see anybody with a bit of a heavy coin purse, make sure and send them my way. If you pick up what I'm putting down.
Hey, yeah, I wouldn't mind giving a little advertising for this place.
All right, well, appreciate that.
Need of components, I'll come back.
She hands you a business card with Mystic Pursuits on it, and she says, yeah, come back anytime.
You got a few of these? I might just hand them out.
Sure. She hands you, 10. All right, anything else I can do for you guys? Any other shopping you want to do? How about you, cards? Maybe want a new deck for what you got there? I mean, that one's looking a little threadbare, maybe. I don't know, but...
We have to go.
It's very, very ancient, yes, but I'm content with it. Little reward for the wise. That top card is upside down. And then she points over to the table there, and
yeah, okay.
and then she's gonna say, "Nice meeting you.
Yep,
Good luck
nice.
with the act."
I'm sensing a little bit of hostility here. I mean, maybe I'm wrong or anything.
No hostility, just a little awkwardness. Goodbye.
I wouldn't mind her. I'll hand these out, don't you worry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're new to town.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
Extremely.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. No, Kazeni. She says farewell and allows you guys to leave without any further sales pitches. But she's a hard-working lady.
And what's the what was the name of the place again?
Mystic Pursuits.
Can respect her trying to make a living, but Venn was not amused.
Oh, why is that, Ben? What was your grievance with poor Kazeni trying to earn a living? What was that about?
He had taste in ugly jewelry.
Well, that was Kitty's problem. All right. In that case, then, let's return back to the Suncut Bazaar. And anywhere else you guys would like to go here, or are we done?
I guess if we're not racing lizards, then we should probably go back and turn this elephant in.
Right. Yeah, with the shady business going on in the tavern, I think that might be some place of interest if we're looking for the shady people. So, anyhow.
Yeah, we can keep that in mind. I
agree.
don't think we should waltz in there right now.
I don't know. Let's get this thing back.
Yeah.
You guys know that you have to take this figurine to Gatekeeper Rashid outside the Crystal Chateau for the Allegiance of Allsight.
Shall we get a cart or shall we walk?
Oh, I think
Yes.
we walked here, didn't we?
So at the moment, you guys were at for a moment there. You guys were at the Sigil District in order to meet with, since you were at Prolix's home, and now you guys are over here at the Suncut Bazaar. So either you walked here, or you took a cab. It's really your call, though. I mean, if you're down money, then obviously you took a cab. So.
Take a cab back. Woohoo.
All right.
Yeah,
You guys decided to take a cab back then, and let's see here. I believe it was 2 silver per passenger, if I remember correctly.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and pay 2 silver per passenger, and you guys can go ahead and head on back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gloss over this next part, though, as you guys return back to the Sigil District to return this thing. When you guys return back to the Sigil District to return the thing, Gatekeeper Rashid sees your people show up. This person who must be Gatekeeper Rashid, you've never met him before. But standing outside the Crystal Chateau, he does meet with you. Thanks you guys for your involvement, and takes the figurine. And he says, Prolix highly recommends you, of course, and I will tell him that you have completed the mission. Please, if there is anything else that we can do for you, please please continue to deal with Prolix, and we will be in touch. And with that, he takes the figurine inside.
Be careful, that thing grows.
He stops for a minute and looks at it, and he goes, "What do you mean?"
It turned into a giant elephant. We had to fight it down.
It did?
Yeah, did some damage on a store, too, about 15 gold's worth.
Did you speak a command word that I'm not aware of?
Did we?
I don't think so.
It did it on its own?
Yeah, it was like it looked infected almost.
Infected. Yes, these things are typically ivory in construction, not red crystal. What is that about? You're sure you didn't speak a command word?
Do I remember, can I look at it? Can I distinguish that being that red stone, the Ruidium stone? I know you said the monster name, but I don't think we ever really...
Yeah, you can roll Arcana there, Magnus, if you want to.
Kitty whispers to
21?
Then, can wind chimes be a command word?
They could be, but probably not.
That satisfies me.
Very well. And with that, you guys... Magnus, yes, with a 21 on your Arcana check. Yeah, the figurine being shot through with that sort of like red substance is not normal for a figurine of wondrous power. They are typically sort of ivory colored, and they would have reacted to a command word and not suddenly gone berserk on their own. That is not a thing they do.
Do I recognize the type of stone? Have I seen that before? Like, back in...
You know, here's the thing. I'm not sure any of us have ever actually laid eyes on Ruidium at this point.
Fair.
At least I don't remember it coming up.
It is a very strange material. I haven't seen anything of its like, but I'd be very careful. If we didn't do a command word and it grew to humongous size, you could very well destroy a lot of your property here. So just keep that in mind.
And Magnus knows about destroying property.
Yes, well, there was a battle, and there was collateral. Not much we could do about that. Unless, of course, you know, since we did the job for you, you might be able to help us out recoup our losses.
Are you talking to Rashid for that?
Yeah.
He sort of looks at you and says, have you joined the Allegiance of All-Sight, or are you simply runners at this point?
And now we're runners, but, you know, we still did a job for you.
That you did, and your reward for this, if you wish to be paid, that's perfectly fine. We can do that, but I was under the assumption that you are doing this in order to gain access to the Allegiance.
I understand.
Yes, I believe that we have come to an understanding. He looks confused, but he says very well. And I'm going back a little bit further. I'm trying to figure out like what's been talked about here with the Ruidium, because I feel like it came up. Does anybody have like notes or something? Help me out.
I'm pretty sure that's what Lashara was looking for. That's her name. Aloysia, yeah.
Yeah, she wanted us... There was rumors of the crystals that we found that they were Ruidium, but they weren't. So it was like a false rumor, essentially.
Okay, so that did happen. Okay, so in that case, that's where you would have heard about it. Aloysia explains that she's looking for a crimson mineral called Ruidium that is said to be infused with the power of Ruidus. Magnus, the mineral inside the figurine, certainly is a crimson mineral of some type.
I will say that it could be Ruidium, but I never laid eyes on that ore before, but I have heard description.
Okay, and with that, you guys are able to go where it is you would like to go next. That mission for the Allegiance has been completed.
Suppose it's shit or get off the pot time.
We talked about Cobalt Soul, right?
Yeah.
Kind of the...
I think that was what we were leaning towards.
Okay.
I'm fine with either one, although they're a little stingy right now, but that's just be my bias.
Okay, so you want to maybe press on with the Cobalt Soul or something?
3. I'm the only one that was like Allegiant, so I'm good with the Cobalt Soul. That was decided last time.
Boom.
So I guess we should go to them and tell them our decision.
Yeah. I will say that beating up an elephant was way more fun than being secret agents. But I'm good with everyone's decision.
Fair enough. Okay, with that then, if you guys want to join the Cobalt Soul, you can go ahead and pull out the sending stones in your possession. And you also imagine that Prolix is not going to continue to put you up for the night if you guys have decided not to join the Allegiance. So you guys can also sort out your own lodging if that is the case. Prolix is a nice guy, but not that nice.
Sure.
What time is it?
I don't know exactly, so I'm going to say it's about midday, noon.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because we beat up an elephant, and that's obviously a morning activity.
Yeah, sun high in the sky, winds sweeping dust and sand about, and now it's noon because why not?
Sounds great. All right. Sending stone and calling. I think it's still question.
Actually, question switch those out. You Iwo Zalare is now the
Zalare,
contact.
for sure. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, then I will ring Ewo.
Okay. The stone sparks to life. The magical energy connects, and you hear the lower tones of Iwo Zalare. Hello. I believe I am speaking to the party that stopped by the Cobalt Soul. Are you still interested in joining with us?
Very much so. I think we'll be heading your way here shortly.
Very good. Then please, meet me at the Temple of the Mentor. I have another mission for you already.
Is that the same place we met you at before?
Oh, yes.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay. Would you guys like to hail another cab to the guided district?
I'd rather walk, but that's
I'll
just
start
me.
walking. Maybe we can
maybe,
maybe
maybe a bit
like
of theme here.
maybe hit maybe some shops on the way to get food.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That works for me. Okay, so if you guys are looking for a meal, what stands out? Basically, this is like do you want to do like a squalid meal, like questionable meat on a stick, or like something, or all the way up to like aristocratic meals where it's like a 5-course like dinner on silverware and such, like true silverware.
Well, I don't eat, but I heard the shrimp is really good.
Rook's perfectly happy with questionable meat on a stick.
They
Yeah.
must be important to get through the teleporter. That's the only thing I could think of.
So if you're wanting a squalid meal, which is basically questionable meat on a stick, probably rat, you'd be guessing. That's a copper. A poor meal, which is like soup and bread, that's 2 copper. A modest meal, which is like your basic sort of like it's kind of like just like takeout basically. Rice, some chicken, maybe a bit of a sauce. That's 1 silver. It just keeps climbing from there. A comfortable meal is worth 2 silver. Wealthy is 3 silver, and aristocratic is 6 silver.
I'm just gonna do I find a stand that sells like pita stuff with like rice and meat.
Okay.
Just gotta go with
Let's
that.
call that a modest meal and call it a silver for that.
All right.
I'll pay for 3 of those.
So you guys get some pita and some falafel. Delicious.
You want the spicy garlic or the regular garlic?
Spicy garlic.
You gotta try the spicy at least once to see how bad it is that comes out later, right? And then you know.
Falafel is a deep-fried ball or patty-shaped fritter of Egyptian origin that features in Middle Eastern cuisine, particularly Levantine cuisines. Ground fava beans, chickpeas, or both, and mixed with herbs and spices before frying.
Freaking great. Love 'em.
Sounds delicious.
Really good.
Yeah, I've never had it. I should get some. Although I did have Afghani food once, and it was amazing. Great restaurant in a college town nearby. Good food.
Nice.
Anyway, so back to it. So again, 1 silver to whomever wants a sort of pita wrap with whatever fillings you're wanting, and that's fine. Kitty, again, maybe forlornly watch your comrades enjoy food, or you don't care.
I
Maybe who
don't
knows?
think she has a point of reference because it's like when I tell people I can't eat spicy food and they're like, that sucks. I don't have a point of reference why it would ever be good because it just hurt.
Yes, I mean, it's delicious. I like the flavor. Conversely, I can't deal with bland food because it just tastes like nothing. It tastes like cardboard.
Right.
So
I just think there's.
I got their spices.
But it's like if you can't eat something, there's no point of reference to
Right.
the pleasure
Exactly.
of it.
Oh, he's
So I
fine
think
then.
she's just kind of like she just finds it boring. Like so she's
Fair enough.
so she's playing with her wind chimes. So, like,
That's fine.
Entertain
Uh,
herself.
I think and she attracts a cat, so she's petting a cat and shaking wind chimes.
Cat's playing with the wind chime. That works for me. That's adorable.
Oh.
Okay, everybody, take inspiration for that. It's some good role playing on that. That works for me. All right, and off to the guided district you guys go, and that's a short walk there. Let me see how far that is actually. So 2,000 feet, but it's a bit of a twisting thing. So let's say it's about 1 p.m. when you guys arrive. Okay, you guys return to the Temple of the Mentor, but Iwo, as he brings you in, says. He dismisses his retinue, and the monk sort of like and once again Iwo Zulare is this sort of like half orc monk, right? As you guys meet with him, he brings out the big poster map of the city that you guys are currently looking at, and he says, "Welcome back. I am pleased to see that you have decided to align yourselves with our goals.
Of course.
If I may ask, what was the reason you decided to join us and not the Allegiance?"
Don't ask me. I went either way. Although they were a bit stingy, but that's the only thing I got a problem with.
You see?
Bit more intel into what we're getting ourselves into, but we appreciate the help from both you and them.
And of course I have no problems with the allegiance of all sides. They are indeed our allies, if our methods do differ somewhat when it comes to sharing knowledge. But all the same, if you are here for work, then there is one last detail that you must prove yourselves on. Achieve this mission, and your membership in the library should be fast-tracked, as the saying goes. So, if you are interested, allow me to show you what it is that we're dealing with. And he points to... I'm trying to find the actual spot on the map. Hang on just a brief moment. My token here.
Kitty, while they were eating before, asked Venn if they could secretly be the pink soul.
I think that is a brilliant idea. A much more appealing color for both of us.
All right. So he marks this location in the River District for you guys, and he turns to you and says, "All right, we suspect that a local baker named Rook is involved in the illegal sale of dangerous magic items, but we need proof before involving the hands of Ord. Now, the circle on the map shows where Krook's bakery is located. And yes, I understand the irony of his name being Rook. I get it. Everyone's made the joke. It's fine. No, the circle on the map shows where the bakery is located, and I assume that Rook does all his black market business after sundown, when the bakery closes. I suggest you wait until then to approach the place. What say you?"
Very well.
Evidence collecting.
Yes. The following tasks are required of you. 1. Obtain proof that Old Man Rook is selling magic items on the black market. And 2. Confiscate any magic items found at Rook's bakery and bring them to me. I will pay you 250 gold pieces up front, with the promise of additional 250 if you obtain any proof that Rook is selling magic items, and another 250 for each magic item retrieved from the bakery.
And what do you want us to do with Rook?
As for Rook, all I wish you to do is obtain the proof and bring the magic items back to me. We will deal with Rook afterward. At least the hands of Ord will.
Alright, so we're looking for maybe a records book or something of the like.
So breaking and entering.
Yes. I do like that.
And burglary.
That said, if you find evidence of this sort of thing, and Rook decides not, and you have the opportunity to arrest Rook, then by all means do so. As well as if he has any buyers along with them, you might be able to arrest them as well. But I want you to use your best judgment on this. If you think you can't handle it, and you think the Hands of Ord needs to handle it, then do so. If you are able to keep quiet, then all the better.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. And with that, so Iwo did suggest you guys go after dark. It's up to you, though, whether or not you actually do.
I don't think it would hurt anything to scope the place out, but maybe night would
Okay.
be the better time. I don't know.
Up to you.
That gives us 6 hours to go gamble.
and also find lodgings for yourselves. That's the other detail.
Yeah, I think we should find a place to stay that's near the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, should we ask Iwo if he has a place that their members normally stay?
Not necessarily. In the guided district, though, let me see if he recommends one. I'm trying to think of one that's like relatively close. Let's see here. There's always a back alley. You can always just crash in a back alley if you want to. That's fine.
Pity the poor souls that would try to rob us in the night.
Pretty much. He recommends a sort of squalid hostel called Azir's Whetstone in the Alluvium district across town. There's the Golden Chip Casino Hotel in the Suncut Bazaar, which is sort of poor lodgings, really. In the River District itself, there's the Harried Mongoose, which is a tavern which provides modest accommodations. The Step Aside in the Circlet Walk over here. That's a comfortable tavern and inn. But if you guys want to drop some cash, in the Sand Herald District, there is the Lap of the Gods Resort and Hotel. That is wealthy accommodations.
Mongoose.
Is that the river one?
Yeah.
The Harried Mongoose in the River
Yeah, I
District.
do like that one.
That works for me as well.
So we can gloss that over, and you guys are able to get rooms for 5 silver a night per
Did
person.
he give us the 250 gold?
He did, if you have taken the job.
Yes.
Okay, then yes, he pays you the 250 up front, and that's not each. That's flat.
Yep,
That's total.
Flat. Got it. You said how many silver a night? 5 silver a night per person?
5 silver a night per person.
Okay. So 2 gold for the night.
Does that include food?
It does not. It does not include meals.
Okay.
But modest meals can be had for 1 silver apiece.
Got it.
Okay. I paid for the inn. We're good.
Okay. Any other details you guys want to do before we carry on with the mission to Old Man Crooks?
No, I'm good.
No,
Okay.
if we're already in that district getting our hotel, can we take a look at it during the day, the bakery?
Sure, if you want to. That's fine with me.
So for Oceans 4, I'm obviously the muscle,
Yes.
and
Oceans
Magnus is the
4.
brains.
The hacker? Yeah.
Venn is the face, and Rook is
The
the
lookout.
holy man. I don't. Oh, the lookout. Duh.
Yeah.
The medic.
The priest. Like every good robbery team needs a
The money
priest.
man.
You need like somebody who's like a discredited surgeon. He's the guy that like drugs the mobster's food or something like that, but it goes wrong, and he's like, "Have you guys ever played Fiasco, by the way?"
No, but I really want to.
No.
Oh my god, we need to do that one of these days. That'd be fun. Oh my god, that'd be a riot. And I'd get to play too, actually. Not that I'm not playing, but you get the idea.
I think that only some people should go during the day because the giant pink robot probably would be a bit telling. At like,
I think
I mean, we all make a. I think me and Rook kind of make an impression, like that maybe we don't need.
Kind of thinking like maybe I think Venn should go. If you guys don't think she should go by herself, then Magnus can come. But I don't think all 4 of us need to be there.
Yeah, I think his perception would be helpful. I've got an okay perception.
Yeah,
but
true.
Definitely the investigation. Like I can look around the shop. in
Yeah,
that way.
yeah. I
While
think
you're
we should
talking.
just go in, buy a croissant, and see what we see, and then come out.
Sounds good.
Fair enough. Then, Kitty, if you want to play by the river, you're welcome to do that. Its atmosphere is permeated by the smell of wet earth. The river district is where most of the city's farming is done. The place here has strips of irrigated cropland intermingled with newer hydroponic farms, and in place of roads, canals like this one here connect the subdivisions of the district. Most folks traverse the canals of the river districts in skiffs and lightweight canoes. As you guys arrive here, Old Man Crooks is here, as evidenced by the sort of hand-drawn sign that dominates the shop. The smells of baked goods and baklava kind of like fill your senses as you guys are looking around. The shop doesn't seem to be terribly busy, but you guys pretty much see what appears at first glance appears to be your basic bakery shop. And we will deal with the rest of that information when we get back from break. So let's go ahead and do that.
I honestly feel like kind of bad about killing an elephant. Like, 'cause I just learned a bunch of elephant facts recently, and they're so cool.
They really are.
I love elephants. They're honestly my favorite like wild animal like in the world.
I do really like elephants.
They're really awesome, and I'm trying to I'm doing the same thing, man. I'm reminding myself like it's a figurine, it's a magical item, and most importantly, it's not real.
Like for real, like I was like, it's not real.
Aw, that's tough. All right. Well, anyway, we can dry our eyes for the poor broken elephant on our break. So I'll pick you guys back up at 8:45. Check you in a bit. Enjoy your break. See you then.
Thanks.
Later.
All right, everybody's back, and let's return now to the River District and Old Man Crook. You guys are here, and with the canal, the soft sound of water lapping against canal banks is audible as you approach the building. Scents of honey and rose mingle with the smell of freshly cut grass. As you guys look at the building itself, there is a sign over here that says Old Man Crook's painted in large letters on the sign, and a sign that hangs from that door's handle that reads "Open for Business." What would you guys like to do?
Me and Magnus going in, I guess.
Yep.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna kind of walk the river.
All right. As the door opens, behind the counter is an elderly half-orc who looks up at you with a warm smile on his face as you guys enter into the room, and he says, good afternoon. Welcome to Old Man Crook's. You're not my usual clientele. First time in the city?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, allow me to tempt your palates with a bit of baked goods. There's like a bell that rang over the door when you guys walked in. Perhaps you're interested in a few freshly baked cupcakes, or perhaps some sweet breads, maybe?
Possibly. Let me take a look around and see what you got around here, if you don't mind.
Of course, of course. My wares are on display for all to see. Prices clearly marked. If you have any questions, just let me know. And with that, he sits behind the counter and watches you guys intently.
Okay. Venn will kind of approach the table and she'll say, I'm definitely interested in some of your sweeter selections.
Oh, good. Then perhaps a nice frosted bit of baklava is to your liking, young lady.
That would be something I'd be interested in. Nice thick coating of frosting as well. And she'll take a look at those. What is like the prices on different things? Like, can she get like a box of them for a certain amount, or?
It's like 2 copper for a box of like a box of like 12 of like whatever it is that you're getting. And Magnus, out loud on that one, you want to do something?
I would like to go ahead and investigate this room and what I can see.
Okay. Into just sort of like the storefront area.
Storefront. It looks like you can look into the kitchen a bit right now.
You can. Sure. Give me a. Let's see. You said you're wanting to investigate. Let's see. Give me a. Let's start with a perception roll first. Let's see what you can see. Let's start with that. Meanwhile, Venn, you and Krook continue talking, and Magnus, you've rolled a 20. Magnus, as you're looking around with sort of like the sort of things. I mean, this bakery's not very well appointed, I dare say. It's kind of like a bit. Shall we say, like, a bit like kind of run down in spots. Like the bakery's like kind of filthy a little bit, and there's like you're like picking out like things with like moldy dough, stale flatbread, and that sort of thing. As you're looking around with a 20, your eyes fall upon this section of wall back here. You see something there that kind of looks off, but I'm going to ask for an investigation roll while you do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn back to Venn.
Okay.
So, young lady, any interest in perhaps a nice blueberry muffin, fresh in season?
Yeah, Ven hasn't made the check to see that there's moldy bread, so she's gonna she's probably interested in buying a box of sweets from him, or a box of muffins, whatever.
Excellent, old man. The old man starts like boxing up some pastries and donuts and stuff, and he like puts the box in front of you and says, 2 copper, please.
All right. All I have on me is a silver, so I'll have to make some change.
No, that's no problem. Let me get that for you. He counts out 8 copper,
copper.
back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Counts out 8 copper back to you and hands you over the box and says, "There you are. You young man, I see that you're eyeballing some flatbread. Perhaps you're interested in making a pita or something?"
Possibly. Right now, I'm just kind of curious. I mean, do you have a hell of a setup there in the kitchen?
Oh, well, yes. It's I suppose it's simple. It's modest, but it's mine. I was going to experiment with a nice cherry tart, actually. I don't know if anyone might be interested in that.
Would you mind me watching the process? I'm very interested.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'll
if
probably
you-
buy it from you if you do that.
Oh, I suppose that's fine. Just a moment. He begins whipping up a few things. And Magnus, now that you are a little bit closer into the kitchen, you're seeing that this wall right here is a little bit off. And with your investigation of 22, you determine that the back room is behind this table is in fact a hidden door.
It's the visible locks on bedroom or anything like that.
Say that again, sorry.
Visible locks on the bedroom door here. Sorry, this one right here.
Yeah, this is not the bedroom door, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not sure where this leads.
Okay.
But the old man continues to make your cherry tart, and he tries to put it together and spoons it all together. And he's not doing a very good job, Magnus.
Sure.
Long story short, kind of not really sealing it very well, and he seems to just kind of have a rudimentary knowledge of baking.
Sure.
But finally, after several minutes, he assembles the cherry tart, and he says, "There we go. I think I can let that go for 1 copper piece, young man."
All right. And we'll have to do change, unfortunately, but I do have that
Oh, of course. Takes the copper, walks over here, and to get your change. Meanwhile, looks like Rook's up to something.
Yeah, Rook's just kind of walking the path. He wanted to just kind of peek in the window and see if he could see anything.
Okay. Through the window, you're seeing what appears to be the old man's bedroom over on this side. Curtains are letting some light in. He's got a brazier kind of burning a little bit here. The thing that you're kind of seeing here, though, is the thing that kind of gets your attention the most, which is a portrait of a scantily clad tiefling. It's sort of like a full body, it's sort of like a full wall portrait, and covers the entire wall. And it's racy. It's erotic.
Alrighty.
Interesting. Alright, he's gonna keep walking. He's just gonna kind of circle the block, just act like
Okay. If there's anything you want to point out, let me know. Kitty, you do anything special? I don't want to neglect you or anything.
Kitty's painting
Okay. What are you painting?
a landscape of whatever is the river, like a landscape of the river.
Give me a performance roll. Let's see how good you do.
But I have painting skills.
Painter's kit? Painting
Yeah.
skills? Okay. Then use that instead. And you may use... How about charisma on this one?
Okie dokie. Where? Alright, so I'm proficient, but -1, so this is a +2.
Okay.
Okay, it's terrible, but she's happy anyways.
Sure. Okay, Magnus, back to you. The old man comes back with your change and says, "There you are, young man. Enjoy your cherry tart." And you want to peep in this... But, I'm guessing you want to peep in this door while he's away. Is that the idea?
Right. The idea was that he didn't see me.
Yeah,
so I was
okay.
gonna
Go
try-
ahead and... Sure, we can do that. Give me a sleight of hand to see if he notices. Rook, I see you still kind of moving around a bit. If there's something you want to know about, just ping it to me and I'll get to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of moving back to Kitty.
Sure, that's fine. 21, Magnus, you were able to open the door and get a look inside. And this is not the secret door, though. This is just the door you're currently next to. The door opens onto a courtyard, a grass-covered sort of courtyard. Has wooden doors leading to all 4 rooms that surround it. And, yeah, that's what you see.
Okay, I'll close it up.
Okay. And with that, that is when the old man comes back with your change.
Nah, thanks so much.
Oh, you're quite welcome. With that, he sort of like squeezes past you and takes out a key ring on his belt and ends up locking that door.
Okay.
Ah, silly me, I just keep... Sorry, I got a little confused. I thought I'd locked that door this morning. He didn't notice that you did it, though, or anything like that. At least at least you don't think so.
Okay.
But he goes back to his... he heads back towards... so, tell me, try that cherry tart. Tell me what you think.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a bite. And I open it up and give it a nibble.
Constitution save.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with on this.
Most of the mold's been burned off right now.
Yeah, it's not great. Probably a little heavy on the sugar. A little too tart in spots. Maybe not even cooked all the way through.
It's not bad.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
Alright, well, I suppose we got what we needed.
Good. Is there anything else I could do for you, fine lovely couple today?
I'd like to bring back some of my friends later. How late are you open?
Oh, well, we close almost immediately after sundown. I used to stay open later, but my back isn't what it used to be.
Understand. Well, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. But please do bring your friends back here. I do so love meeting new visitors to our city.
Certainly. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Stop by anytime. Bye.
Can't actually stand near the door to open
Yeah,
it.
you want to like open the doors like a step or like 5 feet back. They're not great.
And at this time, Kitty asks Rook what he saw through the window.
And yeah, Rook will have explained, like, it was just kind of a weird picture in there. That was about all I saw.
And then I show him my terrible painting.
It's beautiful. You're a great painter,
Yeah.
Kitty.
Thank
Is that a
you.
dinosaur?
It's a landscape.
Well, what a beautiful landscape it is.
Thank you.
Hey, Venn, you're gonna want to throw those away, by the way.
But I was so looking forward to a good sweet
mean-
treat.
Look, you can have the tart just because it was recently made. I don't know how old those things were, but they got a bit of mold on it right there, you see?
Sure enough, these things are quite stale and rock hard, unfortunately.
Then he seems
Crime
to have
in
a thing for
itself.
tieflings.
What'd you say, Venn?
I said that's a crime in itself, and then she's going to give Rook a look and say, "What do you mean?"
He had a picture in his bedroom. Did a little peeking while you guys were in there, distracting him.
Oh, great.
I mean, what this picture look like?
It was a tiefling.
Yeah, what did this picture look like?
She did not have much clothes on.
Oh, yeah? And?
Ven is going to slap Magnus's shoulder.
Look! You gotta appreciate art.
Venn, what species are you playing again?
Tiefling.
Or tiefling.
Yeah.
Alright, well, any case.
It's okay, Venn. This one's a blonde. Sorry.
I'll be back. No, just kidding.
Alright.
Alright, we're done. Well,
But anyway, you guys have your box of disgusting baked goods and your stories of lewd photographs and Kitty's amazing landscape drawing. Now what?
I did find a secret door in the kitchen there. It's up on the northern wall, behind that table that you saw over there, Ben. And that door led to kind of a small courtyard. I didn't have to look around the back of this place. Maybe it'll take a little stroll, or maybe Rook, you may have seen something in the back. Like what kind of? For what I've seen.
I really only saw the back of the building. I didn't really see anything back there of note.
Let me go check the dimensions of this place. Do you mind us all taking a stroll around?
Yeah, we can just kind of pretend we're walking that way.
I think Kitty stays on the rock.
Okay. Magnus, in front of you, you see what appears to be the back end of the building, and there is a secured door here onto the east, on the west side of the building. Venn, as you went by, you did get an eyeful of Miss January, I guess. Miss Avernus, that's it.
Brilliant.
All right, Magnus, you get a eyeful of the building. Anything specific you guys want to ask me about now that you're back here?
The room that was all the way to the side here, that seems to be where the door may lead. Is that not something... would that be something I would understand to be so?
No. You believe that the secret door that you saw leads back here someplace.
I see. Okay.
Honestly, I should have added dynamic lighting to this, but I just decided not to because there's actually nothing there.
Is there another like side door over here?
Yes, that is correct. You see what appears to be a door on this side of the building.
There are a lot of people.
The River District does have, like, sort of like people wandering about. I'm not going to place tokens kind of like everywhere.
You're fine. I just need to know if it's busy or just,
Busy enough. I don't think this is like a farming district for the most part, so I don't think there's like tons of people, but I'm not going to say that there's none. Like maybe imagine like a canal boat like heading this direction.
Okay.
Kids playing by the canal, like maybe picking on Kitty, like trying to figure out what she's about. Maybe I don't know, but
Okay. Well.
yeah.
I think we just have to wait now.
All right. Then we shall. Logging company around here are really sloppy. You'd think they wouldn't leave the trees down in the path like that. I mean, it's really a problem.
It might be maybe it's a natural bench. You don't know.
Yeah.
In the middle of a path? It's fully wild. The walls all over again, anyways.
Hey man, I don't know what the Hands of Ord are about when it comes to that sort of thing. Who knows? Maybe it's that hostile architecture stuff we've heard so much about. All right, D&D is not real life. Anyway. All right, so do you guys want to kill time until nightfall, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, we got to come up with a plan, right? What we
Yes, a
wanna do.
plan would be good.
I mean, we could always. Go ahead.
Well, my thought was, do we want to send Venn back in to distract him and talk to him, and we try to break in the back?
Very possible. Although, let's see. Yes, it wouldn't be the worst idea to kind of bring that up. We kind of need like a hook, though. Like, how would she know about any of this? Like, do we have anybody that they know? We don't know anybody that would tell us something like this.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily need to, I don't need to act like I know about it. I can just go in there, I can get in there right before sundown, and maybe I can bring, Kitty along or something, since Kitty doesn't sneak very much, or
Say,
breaking and entering is not her thing. But I can be like, oh, hey, here's one of my friends that I told you about. Show us what you got, and then just, distract him for you guys long enough to break in and get what you need.
Just to kind of correct the canon of that, Kitty's good at sneaking.
Same with
It doesn't make sense, but she's good at it.
Yeah, I think I'm the worst at it by far.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of it wouldn't. I can try to do kind of a solo thing, I suppose, and see if I can't get into the back and snatch whatever. If you three wanted to go in, and I try to handle it from the backside, I suppose.
Well, why don't we just wait till sundown and...
Yeah, I'm saying at sundown.
No, yeah, not doing this now. We're trying to make a plan for tonight.
But I prepared silence. Yeah, I prepared silence today.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to get your thoughts on how we want to.
I honestly think we should just make sure there's nobody watching us and go in a door. Make sure he leaves, I guess.
I don't think he's gonna leave because he opens up shop at sundown with the items.
Not to mention he lives here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we let Ben's hair down.
Gosh.
And then she goes like, "Hey, big boy."
I still think the idea of catching him just before sundown was a good idea. And I have all three of you go in because you're the friends that she was talking about before.
And then we can just cause a ruckus. Maybe Kitty can bump into a table and knock something, knock it over, and you know, not so much of a ruckus that we have the guards called on us, but oh, I'm so sorry. Let's clean this up and just distract him for 10 minutes or however long it takes Magnus to do what he needs to do.
Right. Not to mention there's possibility of the other customers coming in. But
I don't think it would hurt for Venn to also be like, man, I wish I could find one of these around here, and just ask him hey, do you know any magic shops or anything around here? So just see what he says.
we've been all over. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we went to the one in the Sunlit Market, and they didn't have anything good. Oh, and then you pulled the business card.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I could give you one of those.
Okay.
What's the plan?
Either way, I'm going to talk to him.
Right. She's gonna go distract. All three of you are gonna go distract and talk to the guy and just basically delay him from closing shop, essentially. While
You
I
want me
go.
in there with them, or do you want me in the back with you?
You can.
Or like
I
out
would
here?
be better if anybody would be with me. It would be Kitty. Let's put it that
Okay.
way. I would
Okay.
love to have you with me because you got great eyes.
Well, I just
but
didn't
I
know
don't
if you
think
wanted
it's
like
gonna work out.
silence or anything.
Silence would work out if I get into the kitchen area, and you're around to do it.
Or I could
Then you
enhance
could.
ability.
I don't think we need too many people sneaking around the back.
Right.
That's fair.
Well, what are we gonna do sneaking around the back? We have to carry like a bunch of weapons out.
That's not a problem. I'm plenty strong. And if you wanna be back there to help me carry stuff, you can.
Well, but so we're gonna hold up the shop enough to carry out. We don't know how much stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But really, the main thing is not the weapons; it's the evidence.
Well, we're poor, right?
Oh, I mean, we have 500 gold.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like the weapons are going to be insanely heavy unless he's got a full arsenal back there.
That isn't that kind of what he alluded to?
He alluded to there being black market magic items that he has back there, but that could be any number of things and any shape or size.
I just think we should wait till a buyer comes by and ambush him and then take all the shit.
Oh, sure. I mean, I suppose that's a way to do it, but I thought we were trying to. They wanted it quiet, was the thing.
Did they?
That's what they kind of said.
We said like if we have to arrest him, we can. But how are we
Right.
gonna see like what if a buyer shows up? Like just anybody who comes in after we just wait and they show up after dark, we assume they're a buyer.
I'm kind of curious if they even use the front door at that point, because it's like, I wonder if they come in through the back. So we could observe if you want, and then later on, maybe I unlock the front door and Venn wanders in with you guys.
And Iwo told you that he assumes that Krook does all his black market business after sundown when the bakery closes.
Yeah.
So the reason why I say coming through the front door, so like if he uses the back for letting the other customers in to be a more discreet entry, then maybe I'll unlock the front, and then it's like, oh, maybe he didn't lock the front door, and then you go in and then start talking to him. It's like, oh, I'm so glad you're open. You know what I mean?
No.
I understand.
I don't care what we do. Just tell me what's happening at this point.
Well, if you guys have questions, I mean, I'm here for you, so, you know, that helps.
What is our objective? It's we want to catch him, right?
It's supposed to
And
be
then
bad.
get all the stuff out of there.
The objectives that Iwo told you, I went ahead and posted those into the Roll20 chat, and those
Yeah.
are obtain proof that Old Man Krook is selling magic items on the black market, confiscate any magic items found at Krook's bakery, and then bring them to Iwo. Those are the main thrusts.
Right. So I don't know why we would be subtle about it.
Okay, let's go in now and break down the door.
Not in the middle of the day, because we want to catch them in the act, right?
Yeah, whichever way we want to do it. Obviously, I think at night is probably the best option. So let's go do it at night. You want to break down everything? We can do that.
No, I just want to like wait until night, watch people get in there, and then like basically,
Bust them.
yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Am I crazy? I feel like I'm just so confused why we're trying to sneak in.
Well, it seemed like what he was talking about with the Hand of Ord is that like if we bust them and the cops come, they're gonna take all the stuff. We don't get any of that money. Was I thought the
Okay.
idea. So it was kind of like go in there quietly, get all the evidence, and then we can just go tell the cops, hey, he's bad. Go arrest him, and then we take all the items back.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I
Okay.
thought was happening.
All right, because if the cops come in, then all the
They're
stuff goes
taking it.
away.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, sorry, I did not understand what was going on. What people were. It didn't make sense to me. Like I just thought, go get
I
the
gotcha,
shit.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
But we could also split up and like send 2 people in the back and send 2 people in the front, whatever or we
Yeah.
could just wait and we could just literally citizens arrest him, collect as much of the shit as possible before the cops come.
Yeah, I think. All right, so Venn and Rook go in the front during the day before more people show up for them. Is that like or near close?
Like right before sundown.
Okay, and then Magnus and I break in the back and go into the secret room, and hopefully all the stuff is there.
Yeah, because we want to do it when the streets are kind of empty, so like kind of towards sundown. But we want to do it before he closes the shop, or right when he's closing the shop, and then we get in there and we're just kind of distracting him for 10 or 15 minutes or whatever.
Okay, I'm on board now. Sorry, I did not understand what was going on.
Okay, no worries.
That's all right. And, okay, so with that, it sounds like for me, you guys are waiting until sundown. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, during that time, you guys would have gotten a short rest in, at least. So let's do that. You guys go ahead and knock out a short rest, and I will switch off the sun. The sun goes down around 7 p.m. As you guys spend most of your time, like either, doing whatever it is that you do, resting, enjoying the water district, hanging out at the tavern, getting a meal, whatever it is that suits you. As night falls, the old man, you see him kind of like wander out, and he goes over to the sign that's kind of like here, and he hangs a "Sorry, we're closed" sign up on the bakery. Goes inside and begins closing up some curtains.
Well, didn't we want to go in before he closes?
You can do that right now if you want.
Yeah, we're going right now. I'm gonna give before we go. I'm gonna give Kitty the Eyes of the Night,
Thank you.
and I'm going to Vigilant Blessing myself.
Okay. All right. So again, the old man is hanging his closed sign up on the sign. Are you guys being subtle about your approach or anything, or?
I mean, Venn is kind of trying to, like get his attention and, tell him not to close up shop. Yeah, not like, wait, 1 moment.
Oh, hello again, young lady. Couldn't stay away, eh? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're closing up for the evening.
I know you said you were closing soon, but this is one of the friends I mentioned, and he has to leave come dawn, so it's really imperative that he tries your sweets now, if you're willing to allow him in.
Yes, I also need stealth rolls from both Kitty and Magnus, please, while you guys are making your way around the
Turn
shop.
invisible first.
Sure. How do you do that again?
The 3 prayers.
Oh, the Jewel of 3 Prayers. Okay, that's fine. And okay.
And I'm gonna flash a gold at him.
Okay. So a 15, and Kitty is just invisible. Okay. And Flash of Genius makes it 19. Okay. Magnus, you stealth, and you believe yourself to be stealthed. I'm going to make a roll for Old Man Krook while this is going on. Okay. Obviously, I have no chance to see Kitty. And Magnus, you slip by him with nary a problem. Okay.
Kitty softly plays Mission Impossible music.
Meanwhile, back south, Old Man Krook looks at the gold piece and he says,
Oh, well, I suppose I could make a small exception. Do come in, please. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Quite welcome. Come in.
Closes the door behind you. And Magnus, you are checking the door to be locked. Indeed, it is.
Okay, gonna unlock it.
Okay, Magnus breaks out his thieves' kit and begins to make the unlocking check. Meanwhile, Old Man Krook continues to go through his supplies here and says,
Well, young man, I thank you for the repeat business, young lady. I appreciate that and the referral. Is there something I could interest you in, young man? Some sweet rolls, some cinnamon, or
dexterity, Magnus.
Yes, some frosted baklava, maybe?
I love a good baklava.
Oh, good. Well,
My first time in Ankarel. You have anything special to the city?
Special, eh? What do you mean by special, exactly?
Like, is there an Ankarel only pastry you can get nowhere else?
Oh, well, I dare say the baklava is quite the local flavor. It's quite a good one. Here.
The old man starts hastily packing up a box full of baklava, and he just kind of pushes them in your direction.
I'll take, here you are, that's what's left over for the day, and I'll take a silver for the entire box.
I'll hand him a silver.
Thank you. And, well, I hope that you've enjoyed your stay, and I'm afraid I must insist. I'm afraid I must close up shop. A bad leg, you know.
Oh, well, you know, I'm a healer by trade. Maybe I can take a look and help you out.
The old man looks at you a little bit. And he goes, that's all right. I'm afraid I've visited a few healers in my time. Not really much I can do. Meanwhile, Magnus, you unlock the door.
Get a 21 on that.
Yep, 21, and the door is unlocked. All right, Magnus. As you open the back door, you look inside, and the room smells of decay, and there are iron manacles bolted to the wall. There are stains of various sorts on the floor. The room, at first glance, contains jugs of water, loose pieces of jewelry, and several crates. Magnus, what do you and Kitty like to do?
Can I investigate or search this room?
Yes, give me a perception roll, please, as you two enter.
Yeah, like
Magnus, you roll a 9. You don't see much. Inspiration. Okay, throwing heroic inspiration. So let's change that roll. And try again. Magnus, you don't turn up much.
Can
It
I
looks like
flash of genius on that one too?
you sure can. Turn that into a
Let's see, math.
17?
17, yes.
Magnus. With a 17 at last, you discover what appears to be a small metal lockbox that looks important, kind of like underneath this sort of workbench over here.
Okay, let's go check that out. Go to the lockbox and let's unlock it.
All right.
Well, is it little?
Let's see here. It's a metal lockbox. I would say it's approximately 2 feet in length.
Oh, then I'll just hand it to you then.
Yeah. How big these crates? Can we tell what's in them?
Would you like to go through the crates?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That'll take you guys a little bit of time to start going through the crates. As such,
Well,
I will return.
isn't it just
Yep.
lifting a lid up?
There's several crates, so it would take a little bit of time to go through them all.
Can I just look in the top one?
Okay, sure. You look in the top one, and let's see. You see a bunch of sort of low-value goods, but still some value to them. I would say like bolts of silk, or maybe like some sort of like cheap pottery and that sort of thing. Maybe like a small like bits of jewelry. Maybe a little bit of loose cash.
So there's the manacles, obviously terrible.
Sure.
Sorry, is the mission to prove that he's bad?
Specifically, magic items is what Iwo was talking about.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'll hold. I have the one case.
Does this door over here look like the secret door?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll look at Kitty like, this is where we need to be. Okay. Then can I try to open up the courtyard door?
It is locked. You will have to pick the lock, but you may try to do that if you wish. But in the meantime, I am going to go back to the front room for a brief moment. So anyway, the old man deflects and says, "No, thank you. I appreciate that, young man, but I'm afraid no spell can cure old age. But truly, I'm afraid that I must close up now. I'm a bit tired, perhaps," as he gets a little bit more pointed.
And what was the name of that pastry we had in Bazozan? I can't remember the name.
It was something with apple.
It was just outside the flesh grinder area. That guy was a nice guy. I enjoyed that baker. It was a pretty shitty city, though. Have you ever been to Bazozan?
I can't say as I have, no.
I wouldn't
where
recommend
did you
it.
learn? Where did you learn to bake then?
Well, my auntie taught me, actually.
Does she give lessons?
Lessons? I don't.
Listen, he pulls out. He looks at the time, right? And he's like, I really must insist now that I'm afraid that I really must close up now. I'd be more than happy to reopen tomorrow morning and get you some pastries, but I'm afraid I really must insist upon. Get out, please.
Certainly. Okay, Venn, we need to plan our next move. Where are we going?
Venn will kind of lean on the table and she'll say, Well, we don't have a room for the night. Do you think there's somewhere we could stay in this district, or are we gonna have to hail a cab?
Yes, Brian. Yes, Magnus, you can indeed hear the combo coming through the southern door. I'll cut back to the stealth party for a moment. Let's see what you guys want to do next.
Okay. If I hear that it's wrapping up out there, can I do a quick glance into the courtyard just to see if there's something out there?
You don't see much of anything of interest. It's just basically is a grass-filled courtyard.
All right, then let's check the room and see if. I guess if we're already working on the crates, do I see anything else of interest in here, or is just most of these? Okay.
Not really. The lockbox is really the only thing that's really stuck out to you.
Okay, let's check these crates.
Okay. You guys start going through the crates in a little bit more detail, and for the most part, it just looks like, it looks like small value, like pickpocketed items, tell you the truth. Like, bits of, maybe like somebody's, like, nice watch or something, or perhaps a, But I'm gonna cut back to the front room for a moment, as the old man's, like, kind of, like, trying to, like, answer your questions best he can, but he's getting, like, visibly flustered. And finally, the door opens on the front door. And an individual walks in. A gnome enters into the room with the crazy eyes, I guess, and sort of like looks into the room itself. And the old man, like, kind of like says, "Hello, good evening. I'm sorry, we're closed." And the gnome just sort of looks at him and says, "Yes, I understand that you're closed. You and I have business, do we not?" And the old man's like, yes, I forgot. You see this here? This is my regular doctor, actually. Hello. Good of you to come and make a house call. And the gnome, like, looks confused for a brief moment, but the gnome's like, yes, I'm here about your appointment. Let's have a look at that toe. Don't you mean my knee? Whatever. Who are these two? They are customers. They're just leaving. In fact, lady, gentlemen, please. I'm afraid I must meet with my doctor now, and patient confidentiality and all that.
Yeah, I suppose we should probably be going. Lots to do.
Yes, we should. We still need to find a place to sell our, that sword you found. So we should probably go look for that.
I'm not selling the sword.
All right.
The old man's like listening in at this point. He says, selling a sword, are you? I'm sure there's plenty of shops in the Suncut Bazaar that might help you with such a thing.
I'm not selling it.
All right, then I guess we have nothing else to do tonight, except find a place to stay.
If you two are finished, my patience needs my attention.
When he passes by, can I see, like, what he has on him?
Perception roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Magnus, Kitty, you guys are still in the back room, kind of like chilling out back there. Is there anything you guys want to do, or?
Can I? Okay, so the only thing I noted in this house was that painting, and I'm wondering if there's something behind it. So maybe I'm going to.
Oh, you know what? I'll save you some time. This is also a secret door.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's what the painting's concealing. Another secret door.
Gotcha. Okay. Ha.
Yeah, you can see the secret door on this side of the building, so very obvious at that point.
Okay. So this is the back area. Can I do another investigation to see if there's anything else back here?
There is absolutely nothing else back here. There's the Mark of Scrungus. I'll just lay it out for you.
Gotcha. Maybe check his bedroom. Maybe that's what we can do. So I'll do a quick hop in here.
Okay.
And
as for the bedroom, it contains a writing desk and a chair, a mattress on the floor, shelves cover personal belongings, and a pair of 25-pound dumbbells. On the north wall hangs a full-body painting of a scantily clad tiefling that you just walked through a secret door.
Can I check the writing desk?
Sure. When you get over there, give me an investigation roll. And then I'll cut back to the front room. Kitty doing anything special, or?
No. I think Kitty is thinking about heading out.
Okay. Magnus, on the table, it looks like a bunch of collections of like notes and ledgers for the bakery shop, but nothing that would suggest illicit activity.
No tiefling erotica.
Just on the painting.
And check the bed. And like rug and everything.
You find a sock that is stiff as. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
That's hilarious. Don't apologize.
I had to think about that one. Yeah, you check the bed. Again, nothing else. You don't really see much of interest in there either. You come to the conclusion, Magnus, that if there's anything going to be illicit, it's going to be back here. And I've already went ahead and scrungus that room for you. So I would say there's
get
probably
out
not
of
much
here.
there. All right.
So, gotta make sure everything's in place that it was. Close that. And I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna say, let's get out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Well, you can't see me, so
Can't see Kitty, so just says it to the air.
I think she's probably left.
Okay, yeah.
You guys have the kit. You guys have the steel case, but let me cut back to the front room for a moment. And the old man's still trying to like rush you two out, but the gnome's getting a little impatient at this point. Finally, the old man says, it's been lovely getting to know you. I hope you do something well with that sword. Anyway, off you go. He opens
Why'd you
the
mention
door.
my sword?
It's
mine. And he'll storm out.
Did I get anything on my perception check?
What were you percepting again for the gnome?
The gnome, yeah, if he
On a
had anything
14.
interesting on him.
On a 14, you don't get much.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not enough. If you want to add to that in some fashion, you can try, but that's as much as I get for you.
Farewell.
Yes, farewell. And he slams the door in your face and begins closing the curtains.
Is the sword sentient?
You know, I didn't actually want you to sell your sword, Rook.
It's just, it's very precious to me. I like this sword a lot.
You've had it for, like, what, 2 days?
It's mine. It's my
Okay.
sword.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
The old man and the gnome go back to conversing with inside as he locks the front door this time, and leaving you guys to decide what it is you're going to do next.
We're just gonna go back over to this rock.
Rook's walking with a hand on his sword.
Okay, you guys go back to your meeting, Rock.
Alright, Kitty, go ahead and give him the box. Let me see if we can get this thing open. And Kitty's not there.
Yeah, no.
I'm just talking to myself.
She puts the box down.
Magically appears out of invisibility.
Did we give you guys enough time?
Then she starts doing her sword dance in the background.
Fine.
Sword goddess.
So, with that, you guys have this box here, and metal lockbox about 2 feet in length.
Can I check it for traps?
Make a
yeah.
perception roll, please.
Is that sight-based?
It is sight-based, yes.
Perception at advantage for eagle eyes.
Mhm.
21.
With a 21, you determine that there is indeed a trap on this box. If the box ends up forced open, you will be sprayed with a poison gas. Will spray outward.
Okay. Magnus, this thing is filled with poison gas. So I'm gonna
Well,
take 2 steps back. Good luck with that.
yeah, y'all better step back. Or we could take this completely away from this place, really.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be doing this, like, 30
Here?
feet from the shop.
Yeah, let's get across the river at least.
Let's skadoodle.
You guys are taking off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with that, you guys leave the area behind and return back to the main map of Ank'Harel.
Let's find a safe place.
Yeah, the unopened box is in your possession. What would you guys like to do with it?
Alright.
Like a park or something that's empty.
Could we go to our hotel room?
Sure.
Expose them to toxins if we fail here.
I mean,
Look at this nice wooded area over here. This looks nice. There's not a lot of people going by.
You could also return it to Ewo if you wanted to.
Suppose we
I want
could.
to open it first.
Yeah, I gotta find out what's going on up in there.
So we might have to
Alright.
go arrest that guy.
I will,
we'll just find a secluded spot in the woods to do totally normal things
totally normal.
in the middle of the night, or not the middle of the night, but
Early in the evening.
I'll
The
go
woods
ahead
in the
and-
middle of the giant city.
the night is
Arm
young.
grab.
Let's go out in a cornfield.
Wait, disarm trap, is that thieves' tools or is that tinker tools? I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's going to be the same check either way, right? So, with Rook's perception check, you only need to worry about the trap if the thing is forced open. If it's unlocked with a key, you are welcome to do it that way, and then it's an easy disable. So, Magnus, if you want to use your thieves' tools to try and both open it and disable the trap, you're welcome to do so.
I'm gonna give guidance.
You guys find an out-of-the-way spot of the river district somewhere in the woods, and set to work on the box.
I assume it's deck still.
Yes, it is.
And let's see, nobody else has thieves' tools, right?
Negative.
Kitty holds up her painting supplies.
That is beautiful.
No.
Alright,
She's still
here we
invisible.
go.
She's still.
Oh, big
Yeah.
roll.
Thank God.
Big money.
I saw that one. That was looking.
Oh, yeah.
That was looking dangerous.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
All right. So, indeed, Magnus, with the skill and deftness, you are able to disable the lock and defeat the trap. Inside is a short sword. The short sword has the short sword itself. While it's a very fine-looking weapon, it doesn't look like your standard short swords. It has this sort of like dull, rusty color with these sort of strange veins running through it that are similar to the veins that you saw on the figurine.
Can I do an Arcana, or does somebody have? No, yeah, somebody's got to identify.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I forgot I had
What?
my magic detects thing in,
No.
that I could use in that room.
Oh, I guess I could have walked in with detect magic on too.
It's all right.
No.
Notes for next time, guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I can ritual cast identify if we want to do that.
Okay. As you begin to ritually cast Identify, you see the hands of Ord running towards the bakery.
Oh. Well, we're pretty far away.
Oh yeah, you guys are light years away, but the hands of Ord are like beating feet towards the bakery.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay.
Yeah, let's check that out. But do
Well,
we?
we can either ritually cast Identify, or we can follow the hands of Ord, or we can split the party.
I'll let Rook go, and I'll stick here with Venn.
Well, we can add a. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you guys identify.
Yeah.
I'll find you if anything's wrong.
Fill us in.
I'll go with
Don't
Rook. 'cause,
Die.
That'll be fine.
I have sending if I need it. I'll send you a message.
Alright.
Okay, if you're alive, to send it.
Now, I want to point out this is like several minutes later, like maybe like a half hour to an hour later that you guys got away from the bakery, and that's when the hands of Ord start hauling ass that direction. So just incidentally, an hour's passed since you left the bakery.
Okay.
With that, let me talk about what the item is, because that's the easiest things. I've already got it pulled up. All right, so what I want to I can't show you this thing, unfortunately, because it has some things that are story spoiler properties. So I'm trying to figure out how to best do this. So please give me a couple of seconds.
So let's talk about Rook.
No, I'm
Is
done.
he
I'm done.
possessed?
Well, I'm done now. So, okay. Venn, you identify this as a Ruidium short sword. Alright. This is a very rare weapon and requires attunement. With your Identify, you determine that while you are attuned to it and the weapon is on your person, you gain the following benefits. You can breathe water, you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and any creature that you hit with this weapon takes an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
Holy shit.
One specifically is a short sword, right?
Right.
It is a short sword, that is correct.
Okay. Interesting.
And now that's out of the way. Meanwhile, Rook and Kitty make their way back to the bakery. When you guys arrive, you see what appears to be the hands of Ord hauling out the dead body of Old Man Krook. Krook has a half-foot dagger sticking out of his chest.
Oh.
You see no sign of the other individual that you saw here.
Okay.
Kitty, who never saw the baker,
Oh.
Right.
ask Rook who that is.
Oh, that's the guy we're investigating. That's Krook.
Yes, well.
Did you kill him?
No. I left him with a little gnome.
From where we're at, can we tell if the gnome could have reached the spot where the just kidding.
Yes, that was easily done.
I passed the medicine check.
You did. Well done. Okay. Anyway, the Hands of Order swarming the place. I declined to put you guys back on the map, but do you guys want to go through the area or anything like that while the Hands of Order are investigating?
No, I think we'll
No.
leave.
Yeah, we just kind of figured out what's going on. Yeah, we'll go back.
So, Rook and Kitty return back to where they left you guys as you finish identifying the Ruidium short sword, and they tell you what happened, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, Krook is dead. We should probably tell Ewo.
Yes. I mean, the night is young. I suppose we could stop by now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna want to know right away, and we'll tell him. So we told you guys he's dead. I think I assume the gnome did it, unless he had another customer. But it seems you took his shipment, and
No, I think you're right.
And I'll explain what it is, and I'll say this is definitely Ruidium.
like the elephant.
Seems that way.
It does look similar.
Well, hopefully this thing doesn't attack us.
It hasn't yet.
It looks dangerous.
Kitty grabs it and starts stabbing.
Takes
I'll,
over persona.
I'll explain what it does. I'll say, it actually could be quite useful if anybody wanted to wield it. But we could also turn it into Ewo.
I think we should not. No one here wields a short sword, really, right? Yeah, I think we should turn it in and get the money.
Then in that case, if you guys would like to return to Ewo Zalari, you're welcome to do so.
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
Yep.
A short time later, either hailing a cab or walking, it's probably 9 p.m. at this point, with everything all told. As you guys finally arrive after hours at the temple, Ewo receives you immediately after you guys make your presence known, and he says, as soon as he receives you, you guys have the crate in your possession or the sword, depending upon your preferences, I suppose. And Ewo says, "All right, what did you find for me? Anything of interest?"
Well, we got some good news and some bad news.
Then I think we should start with the bad news.
Krook is dead.
I see. Did
Not
you
by our
kill him?
hands. No,
No.
but I think I know who did.
Really? Enlighten me.
It was a small gnome wearing all red.
The consortium.
That was my guess as well.
Well, no matter. No need to reveal this to the Hands of Ord then. They are aware of the situation. And it seems that ones that deal in illicit activities then have found a grisly end. A tidy solution, if inelegant. I had hoped to arrest Krook and make him an example to others that would participate in the illicit trade, and perhaps expose the consortium as well. But unfortunately, that is now lost to us. But all the same, we have this weapon. And
So
what?
now for the good news.
Yes.
Venn,
The good
Magnus.
news.
Well, found this Ruidium weapon that he was probably going to sell.
I see. He looks at and he says, "Show me."
Ben will produce it. I'm assuming she's the one holding it. I don't know.
As he sees that you're holding, so you're holding it, right?
Yeah, she'll hold it out.
He does not take it immediately. In fact, he grabs like a bit of cloth, and says, and holds the cloth in front of you, and he says, "Excuse me," and he gently wraps the ruidium blade in the cloth and then takes it from you. He does not set hands to it.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrifying.
He then sets the weapon aside and says, "Better in our care. And now for your payment." And as he does fork out. Okay, so he forks out another 250 gold pieces to obtain proof that Krook is selling magical items, and another 250 gold pieces for the magic item itself. So you guys make another 500.
Nice.
We have 1,000.
Potions won't go amiss then.
I think that this weapon here, we will examine it for its properties. And then after that, it is good that you have brought it to me and decided not to keep it for yourself. I believe this weapon to be dangerous.
Oh, it definitely is. I could sense that myself.
Yes.
If you give us a coin, we'll tell you what it does.
I believe we will work that out for ourselves. But I must give you something now. And once this particular... And you have proven yourselves useful to us. If you are interested in becoming full members of the Cobalt Soul, I believe we can expedite that right now. Is that your wish, or do you still wish to play the field, as it were?
Does becoming a full member give us access to the ruins?
Perhaps. That's actually a good question. I need to answer that one myself, because I have to go through the next few missions in order to figure that out. Let me think, okay?
Yep.
And long story short, I can't answer that for you. Yes. He says, yes, I believe that this would... you would become full members of the Cobalt Soul, and as such, you would still be working for us until such time as we can take you to Kelmaro ourselves. And if that is your goal, then that is fine with me. But there must be a few more assignments that you must go through. In other words, we're going to Kelmaro eventually, but not yet.
Gotcha. We got some things to do first.
And
Yeah, correct.
being a member of the Cobalt Soul means you'll share what you know about the jewel, right?
I will do what I can for you. We will research and find out what we can. But I imagine you know more than perhaps we do. It has been a long time since a vestige of divergence has made its way into anyone's hands, mortal or otherwise.
I feel satisfied joining your ranks.
Very well. Anyone else? Anyone disagree?
I think this will be fine.
Very well. He claps his hands a couple times. A couple of monks come out and kill you all. No, I'm kidding.
Seems right.
They bring you guys out a selection of monastic robes, like those worn by the other members of the Cobalt Soul. He presents them to you as you guys are full members of the Cobalt Soul. Each new member also receives free lodging in Ankarel for as long as their membership lasts. The lodging is of comfortable quality.
Yay!
And furthermore, he also opens his stores to you, and you guys may buy the following magic items at the Temple of Mentor. You may buy a spell scroll of Detect Magic for 10 gold pieces, a spell scroll of Divination for 125 gold pieces, a spell scroll of Commune for 250 gold pieces, or a pair of Sending Stones for 250 gold pieces.
Man, those sending stones might be useful to have.
Yeah, those things was... Yeah.
I mean, I have message, but...
Yeah, it wouldn't be a worse thing to be able to send out. I can make them too, I suppose, if after a few. But yeah.
250 is pretty cheap, I feel like.
It is pretty cheap.
As for your information about the vestige of divergence, we will work together to discover its secrets. We will find what it is that you seek, and perhaps the source of whatever it is you're trying to discover. Question told me much about your experiences with the gem at this point, but I'm afraid that we know... But I'm guessing that perhaps you have not told us everything. I don't know if you've actually guys told the question about the visions you guys were having.
No, I don't think we
so.
would have.
I think we just told her that we had it.
Yeah, so that's why Ewo's saying it that way, because you guys deliberately said you were paying us pretty close to the chest. So,
Yeah, I think once we're relying on each other fully, then we'll be more willing to share.
Aren't we already there?
Yeah, I think now is the share now.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the robes and stuff now, I guess.
Yeah, I just meant, like, I don't know. I guess we could do it tonight. I don't know.
well, we can just do it, like, we can just kind of hand wave it and say, I'm just going to ask you guys do, like, a full disclosure to Ewo at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say, we give him all the... Yeah. About the visions and Elixion and all that stuff.
The nitty-gritty.
A rundown of what happened in Bazzoxan, probably.
As he absorbs all the information, writing it down with another monk scribe, he finally says, at the end of the whole thing, it takes like a couple hours. You guys are pretty tired by the end of the whole thing. And he says, I believe that the High Curator will want to speak with you, but not tonight. I suggest you return to these lodgings as he passes you guys he passes you guys he says, display the robes at this place called the Step Aside in the Circlet Walk. That's display that there. They know the members of the Cobalt Soul, and they will give you guys rooms if they have them, which they should. Return there tonight, and return to me in the morning, and I believe that the High Curator will want to speak with you. Not necessarily about the gem or about Kael'Maro, but we must learn more about the Ruidium and the Consortium's interest in it. And with that, I think that is a fine time to go ahead and close up shop. All right, so a little bit of a tortured narrative today, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, but I think that is where we're going to end today's episode of Call the Netherdeep. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Good.
I feel like I'm not getting like all the information out for you guys. Is there anything you're like maybe unclear on that I can try to clear up for you?
No, I don't think so.
Basically, we needed to pick a team to figure out the next step for the stone, and it'll be a while before that pans out.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously a Ruidium problem, like something
We're
missed.
going to deal with the dream at some point.
And I'm sure we picked up on that. And then we got a guy killed, and we killed an elephant. So we're.
I feel like the gnome is going to make a reappearance at some point.
Yeah, probably the new. Well, it's probably the new. What's her name? That tried to kill us. Yeah, because we killed her. So this is the replacement.
Those of you that are listening to the podcast, thank you guys for listening. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Call the Netherdeep. Please stay tuned for the next episode. But until then, this is Sykersomatic, along with my adventurers here. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. And until next time, thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the next one. Take it easy.